guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you some of my most favorite eyebrow products. I'm going to show you how you can fill in your eyebrows with a pomade or in pencil form. So if you guys are interested in how I fill in my eyebrows on a day-to-day basis, then just keep watching. Alright, so I have a couple products that I want to go ahead and show you guys. I have a pomade and I also have a couple of brow pencils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the difference in the two. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in one eyebrow with a pomade and then the other eyebrow with a pencil, and then I'm going to show you the difference and how you can use both of them or one of them. It just is, it's up to your preference which you prefer. I like both, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how they compare to one another. So the first product that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys is going to be the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Now this looks like this. It comes in a really pretty little jar, and I am in the shade Chocolate. There we go. So when I go ahead and open it up, it looks a little something like this. It's got a gel consistency. As you can see, it's super pigmented, and I've had this for about 1.5 years now, and as you can see, I haven't even scraped the full top layer of it. So this does last a really long time, and I believe that this is only $18 and you can get it at your local Sephora or Ulta. So in order to apply the Dip Brow Pomade, you do have to get some sort of brush. Now the Anastasia Beverly Hills line does carry brushes, and she actually does have a certain brush that you can get specifically for the Dip Brow Pomade, and it looks like this. As you can see, you've got your angled brush on one end and then your spoolie on the other end. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. That way you guys are a little bit closer and can see more in detail. Now I am going to go ahead and say the Dip Brow Pomade, it can be a little scary at first applying it with the brush. So you really don't need to go in with a heavy hand. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Dip Brow Pomade. I'm going to go ahead and lightly press on the pomade just like that. The first thing that I do is I go ahead and comb out my hair. Oh gosh, do y'all see that? I got an eyebrow wax a couple of days ago, so sometimes the wax will make me break out. The first thing that I do is outline my entire eyebrow, and I go ahead and start in the arch area. I'm gonna go ahead and start right here and just begin to outline my brow. So starting at the arch area, you wanna go ahead and put a little bit of pressure on there. Getting to the inner corner of your eyebrow, you want to go ahead and outline it, but with very, very light pressure. Because right here, you want it to be super natural looking, and in order to get that natural look, you want to go ahead and go in with a very light hand, okay? Same thing with the top. Once you get to the outer corner of your eyebrow, that's when you can start adding a little bit more pressure, because what you want to do is go lightest in your inner eyebrow and then darker as you go to the outer brow. So once again, you can start adding a little bit more pressure, just like so. All right, so now that we've kind of got our eyebrow outlined, that's whenever you can go ahead and go in and fill it in with brush-like strokes. The key to this is you have to fill it in the way that your little hairs grow, okay? You see how my hair kind of grows to an angle? That is the way that I want to go ahead and fill it in with brush-like strokes. Now, if your hair grows downwards, then you want to go ahead and fill it in, you know, with brush-like strokes downwards. In this case, because my hair grows to the side, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in that way. Now, I'm not adding any more product to my brush. I am just filling it in slowly with brush-like strokes. You're combing your hair out, you want to be careful to not go ahead and like drag it onto like your actual forehead or wherever you don't have hair, because if you do go ahead and brush it outwards to like your forehead, it will go ahead and carry some of that product, so just be careful with that. To fill in the inner part, I am just gonna go ahead and turn the brush upwards and then fill it in with brush-like strokes. And if you do make a little bit of a mistake, no worries. We can go ahead and fix that towards the end with a little bit of concealer and just clean it up a little bit. Now it is all up to you and what you like with an eyebrow look. If you want it to be bolder, you can go ahead and go, you know, in with more product, or you can go ahead and outline it more to make it look a little bit crisp. All right, and there you have your eyebrow. So there you go. Do you see what a big difference it makes? I like a more natural eyebrow, so this is typically how much product I like to put on to the brow. The next eyebrow product that I have is in a pencil form, and actually is by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well, is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and it looks like this. Now this is also in the shade Chocolate. On one side you have your product, and then on the other side you have your spoolie as well. Now this is a great alternative to the Dip Brow Pomade if you do like that. I know that it does take time to practice, and if you don't have time in the morning, this little guy may be a little bit easier and quicker to use in the morning, or if you just don't have time to sit down and really do your eyebrows with a brush and the pomade. So this little pencil is really good to get in really precise little areas like right here. And once again, I do use it in the same way that I use the pomade. I go ahead and outline my eyebrow first, and then I go ahead and fill it in with brush-like strokes. And this little guy retails for $21. So I am gonna go ahead and fill in the other eyebrow with an eyebrow pencil as well. Now the next product that I have to share with you guys is by Benefit Cosmetics, and it is the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and it looks like this. It's like in a really pretty like arrow shape. I'm in the shade number 4. Now this is also double-ended with your product on one end, just like the Brow Wiz. And then on the other end, you have your spoolie. And this little guy does retail for $24. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I fill in my eyebrows with the eyebrow pencil. So now that I have you guys nice and zoomed in, I am gonna go ahead and start right here, just like I started my other eyebrow. I'm gonna go ahead and outline my brow. And again, you wanna go ahead and start with a really light hand with really light pressure. You can add a little bit more pressure in the arch and towards the outer part of your eyebrow. Once you start going in more towards the inner of your eyebrow, you want to go ahead and go in with a lighter hand. All right, so there we have our eyebrow outlined. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start filling it in. Again, this eyebrow, my hair grows kind of to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in with brush-like strokes, going this way. Now, if you are not used to filling in your eyebrows, or have never filled in your eyebrows, or just never gotten any practice with it, it can seem a little bit intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, I promise you, you won't even want to leave the house without filling in your eyebrows. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a light hand right about here. As you can see, I barely put any product in this little area right here. All right, so there you have it. I know that it may seem like I'm doing it super fast, but you honestly, the key to doing your eyebrows is just really taking your time. Right, you guys? So this eyebrow is done. So now you can see the difference with the Dip Brow Pomade and an eyebrow pencil. Now again, they are not going to be perfect and they are not going to be identical. Remember that your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Last but not least, I have the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3, and this is a brow volumizing fiber gel. This little guy just gives a little bit more oomph to your eyebrow, look more full and more hair-like. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit to my eyebrows. Now this is tinted, so you wanna be careful and not put it anywhere you don't want it, because let me show you, it is tinted. So you have to just be careful to not get it outside of your filled in eyebrow. And this will just keep your little hairs locked in place throughout the day. All right, so there you have both eyebrows filled in and shaped for the day. Now, once again, it is up to your personal preference on how you like your eyebrows to look. I like a more natural look. You can definitely go in with a heavier hand, fill it in as much as you want, fill it in as light as you want. This is just the brow that I typically like to wear on a day-to-day basis, and how it looks with an eyebrow pencil versus an eyebrow pomade. All right, you guys, so this is what I use to fill in my eyebrows. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more tutorials like this, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know what else you would like to see. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.